Yo, welcome to Grappler News, where the mats are alive with the latest and greatest in the grappling hive. Steve Hamoen's your host. Got the news that's tight, from the GI to Nogi. It's a jiu-jitsu delight. Mason Fowler and David Garmo, they're ready to clash. UFC BJJ 2, they'll be bringing the smash. For the light heavyweight title, it's a battle so grand, two warriors on the mat with victory in their hands. Fowler's got the credentials, ADCC vet twice, and taking down Craig Jones, now that ain't no dice. NN Garmo's been rising, a contender for sure, and with IBJJF gold, he's ready to endure. The UFC BJJ's got their eyes on the prize and crowning champions, it's no surprise, and with deep pockets and dreams so bright, and they're taking over jiu-jitsu in the spotlight. Andrew Tackett's defending his welterweight crown against Renato Canuto, who's not backing down. William Tackett's debut, Kyle Chambers in sight, no title there, but it'll sure be a fight. Raquel Canuto and Kennedy Maciel, they're on the card, ready to roll and fight real hard. With elite competitors, UFC's got the clout. In the world of jiu-jitsu, they're turning it out. So keep your eyes peeled. For the matches that thrill, Fowler and Garmo, they'll be bringing the skill. In the world of grappling, they're making their mark. On July 31st, they'll ignite the spark. Now, let's dive into the buzz surrounding the signing of Helena Crevar by ONE Championship. This young Brazilian jiu-jitsu prodigy has been turning heads ever since she stormed onto the scene. At just 18 years old, she's already made history by becoming the youngest podium placer at the ADCC World Championship, securing a silver medal in 2024. It's no wonder ONE Championship snapped her up for their submission grappling division. Helena's journey is nothing short of remarkable. Originally from Las Vegas, she moved to Austin, Texas at the age of 15 to train under the legendary John Danaher with the New Wave team. Her dedication to the art is evident as she recently celebrated her black belt promotion, marking a decade since she first stepped onto the mats. Crevar's accolades are impressive, to say the least. She's captured the Polaris 70-kilogram title and claimed multiple international Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation World and Pan Championships across different belt levels. Her technical prowess and finishing ability have earned her a reputation as one of the most promising talents in the sport today. With her signing to ONE Championship, the anticipation is building for her debut. While the date hasn't been confirmed yet, the excitement is palpable among fans and competitors alike. Crevar's entry into the world's largest martial arts organization is seen as a significant move for women's submission grappling as she embodies the future of the sport. There's already chatter about how she'll fare against the seasoned veterans in ONE Championship. Some are questioning if her rapid rise through the ranks might hit a speed bump when faced with more experienced opponents. Others argue that her fresh approach and youthful energy could be exactly what's needed to shake up the division. So, as we wait for more news on Helena Crevar's first promotional appearance, the grappling world is buzzing with speculation and excitement. It's a testament to her impact that at such a young age, she's already become a central figure in discussions about the future of Brazilian jiu-jitsu on the global stage. The apple does not fall far from the tree, and in the Silva household, martial arts excellence appears to be a family tradition. Kalyl Silva, son of mixed martial arts legend Anderson "Spider" Silva, recently stepped onto the Brazilian jiu-jitsu competition mats for his very first tournament experience. The young athlete made his competitive debut at Super Cup 2025, held on July 12th in California, entering as a white belt competitor. Despite being new to the tournament scene, Kalyl demonstrated the same calm confidence that made his father a household name in combat sports. "I'm doing my very first jiu-jitsu competition at Super Cup. I am very, very excited to compete," Kalyl shared in a video documenting his tournament experience. The excitement in his voice was palpable as he prepared for what would become a significant milestone in his martial arts journey. The competition proved to be a learning experience for the young Silva. Kalyl faced 3 challenging opponents throughout the day, showcasing his developing skills and natural athleticism. While he was eventually stopped in his final match, his performance demonstrated the technical foundation and mental fortitude that runs in the Silva bloodline. Rather than dwelling on the outcome, Kalyl displayed remarkable maturity in his post-competition reflection. "First competition in the books. Shout out to Super Cup, shout out to everyone in the Super Cup organization. It was fun, We'll definitely be doing a lot more, he said, already looking ahead to future opportunities. The young competitor's approach to the result exemplified the growth mindset that champions are made of. Now is just get back in the gym and get better, he added, showing that his focus remained firmly on improvement rather than results. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community has responded positively to Kalyl's debut, with numerous practitioners offering encouragement and praise for his performance. Comments from established figures in the sport suggest that the young Silva has earned respect not just for his famous surname, but for his dedication to the art. This competition marks just the beginning of what could be a promising journey in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for Kalyl. With his natural athletic ability, access to world-class training, and most importantly, the right attitude toward learning and improvement, the youngest Silva appears poised to carve out his own legacy in martial arts. His debut at Super Cup 2025 may have been just the first chapter in what could become another remarkable Silva story in combat sports. The International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation has just announced the return of one of its most prestigious events, the Crown, for its third edition in 2025. This tournament has quickly become a staple in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu calendar, particularly for GI competitors, and it's known for its substantial cash prizes. Last year, the total prize pool exceeded $250,000, with winners of each of the 6 divisions taking home $20,000. While there's no word yet on whether the prize pool will increase, it remains one of the most lucrative events for GI competitors. Last year's edition saw a significant change, with the number of competitors in each division doubling from 4 to 8. This not only increased the number of matches for fans to enjoy, but also brought more excitement and unpredictability to the event. Although the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation hasn't confirmed if this format will continue, it was a hit last year, so there's little reason to expect a reversal. As with previous editions, the date and location for the Crown 2025 are yet to be confirmed. However, the first 2 editions took place in mid-November at the Walter Pyramid in Long Beach, California, so it's likely we'll see a similar setup this year. Competitors for this year's event will be announced soon, and fans are eager to see if the 6 reigning champions from 2024 will return to defend their titles. Among the reigning champions, Eric Muniz and Gabriele Peçanha stand out as favorites. Both have dominated their respective divisions, with Muniz in the men's ultra heavyweight and Peçanha in the women's super heavyweight. Having held their titles since the inaugural event in 2023, their participation in 2025 seems almost a given as they strive to maintain their winning streaks. The anticipation is building, and the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community is buzzing with speculation. Will the prize pool see an increase? Will the reigning champions hold on to their titles? Or will new challengers rise to the occasion? As the event draws closer, these questions are sure to fuel discussions among fans and competitors alike. And that wraps up this episode of Grappler News. Thanks for joining me, Steve Hamoen, as we navigated through the exciting world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Before I sign off, here's a little Jiu-Jitsu humor to leave you with a smile. Why did the Jiu-Jitsu practitioner go to the beach? Because they wanted to work on their sandbagging technique. Until next time, keep rolling and stay grappling.